Nuclear bomb, a name of tense and destruction, an invention which could destroy a city in a matter of an hour. From Oppenheimer's vision to reality, we have witnessed the power of a nuclear bomb. The atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki occurred on 6 and 9 August in 1945, in which United States Army Air Force detonated two atomic bombs that exploded over the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The two aerial bombings together killed between 129,000 and 226,000 people, most of whom were civilians, and remains the only use of nuclear weapons in armed conflict. After 78 years, those two cities are still couldn't recover. For radiation, still these days, people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki faces a lot of problems. And after that, the whole war came to stand still. Now, 9 countries possess these nuclear weapons. And to mention, today's generation nuclear weapons are far more powerful than the World War II nuclear weapons. For a comparison, the most powerful nuclear weapon in today is Tsar bomb, which is about 3,333 times more powerful than the little boy which was exploded in Hiroshima. So we can definitely think how destructive these weapons are. Keeping its nightmare in mind, once Elon Musk was asked about Mars for human living. Then he said Mars is still incapable for humans to live. Then he was asked what we have to do to make that happen. Then he said there is a one way, and that is we have to warm up the Mars. Then again he was asked, how can we do that? He replied, the fastest way would be we have to drop thermonuclear weapons on the poles of Mars. Except that you might have seen some of the most sci-fi movies where if any asteroid came near to Earth to destroy our planet, then the scientists used nuclear weapon to destroy that asteroid. Because nuclear weapons hold that much power to stop an asteroid. So you can understand that this man-made weapon can destroy almost everything and everywhere, whether it's in the Earth or outside of the Earth. But if you think that is bad, then the worst thing happens after the bombing. The radiation from these bombs kill more life than the explosion. And radiation keep there for centuries, making incapable for humans to live. So after all, you might be thinking there might be no stop or no shelter from this bomb. Nuclear weapons cannot be stopped. Well, if you think that there is no place where nuclear destruction cannot be held, then you're wrong. Because there is a one place where a nuclear explosion cannot do anything harmful. You might be thinking what that place would be and where it situates. Well, that is situated none other than our own planet, Earth. And that is the deepest part of the Earth's surface, Mariana Trench. So, what happens if you place Tsar bomb at the bottom of Mariana Trench? The darkest place on Earth suddenly sees the brightest light as the nuclear chain react unleashes an incredible amount of energy. The fireball would expand to about a kilometer in diameter and then pretty much peter out. The reason is the pressure at the bottom of Mariana Trench is enormous. With 11 km of water overhead, being in the Mariana Trench is like being crushed by a hydraulic press from every direction. Basically, the explosion will start to sink at one point, because the underwater pressure will squeeze everything came out of the bomb. The pressure is too great to defend. That's why possibly the bubbles from the explosion would come to the surface as mushroom clouds, which will still be radioactive. That means it's still dangerous, but it won't make destruction if that was exploded on the surface on the Earth. So you can basically think how much pressure underwater contains that it would do no harm to humans if a nuclear bomb get exploded in there. But the most interesting thing is researchers think that in that Mariana Trench there might be possibility of creatures who are living there. What do you think about those creatures who bear that much pressure and still living in the dark sea? Let us know in the comment section.